All right, so today we're going to be talking about how to cross-check properties that buyers find on either Zillow, Realtor.com, and Trulia. This happens quite a bit, as a matter of fact. We'll set up a custom search as a realtor for a potential client or a current client, and they'll end up going on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, any one of these major listing search portals to do their own research, and rightfully so. I mean, there's a lot of information out there. The problem is, you know, because they don't do real estate every day, interpreting that data. They're not quite trained to do it like we are. So we have to be there to assist them, and we have to be there to communicate effectively with them in order to avoid any confusion or frustration, and keep them well informed. That's part of our job, helping people interpret this information. Okay, so we set up a search for a client recently, and maybe they weren't finding what they liked on that search. Okay, so they went off and found a few properties on, I'm not sure which search portal this was, but they sent this over. And what we want to do is not ignore it and tell them, hey, just go to our search, and you know if these properties aren't on there, then they're not something that will work for you. No, we don't want to do that, because that's probably going to put a bad taste in their mouth. We want to go ahead and do the work and cross-check these properties for them in our MLS, just to see what's going on. Maybe they're outside of the search area that you originally set up for them, and they're okay with expanding that search area and considering homes in a different area. Or maybe these homes are short sale, and you marked no for short sale, so that's why they didn't pop up. But they still found them on the search portal when they were doing their own search. So we want to go ahead and cross-check those properties for them. So the best way to do that is just go into Matrix and start doing a residential search, and you can do it by address. So we're going to start with the first one, 9844 High Alpine. And you'll see one match come up. Great. We did leave active and contingent checked. Now, if we take that contingent away, look, it went to 0 matches. So one of the reasons why that didn't show up on their search is because it's a contingent property. We don't want to send our buyers contingent properties. We want to send them properties that are active and available. That way, if they decide they want to put an offer in, they'll be able to do so. Most of the time, if homes are contingent, sellers aren't accepting offers. They're not considering offers because they're already under contract with another buyer. Okay, so that's the reason why we only send active listings to our buyers. So let's look at the next one, 3424 Bear Pan Gap. All right, we've got 2 matches now. Moving right along, 7935 Tie Bracken. 7935 Tie Bracken. Okay. I'm not sure if I spelled that wrong. Bracken. Yeah. Oh, it's 7935. Okay. So you always want to double check. Okay, so we have 3 matches. So that's why I was wondering what was going on there. So the next one, 10642 Solar Hawk. Okay, we have 4 matches now. Adding another address, 10568 Danielson. Perfect, 5 matches. And then the final one, 9718 Running Rabbit. 6 matches. Okay, let's see what's going on with these properties. Okay, they're all contingent. So this buyer went on a search portal, and they were searching for homes, and because they don't do real estate every day, they found some properties that they might be interested in that were actually contingent. Might not realize that not going to be able to put an offer in on those homes because they're already under contract and legally bound by a contract with a buyer. The seller is under contract. So, we have to go back and explain that to them now, and go over the fact that contingent Even if you've already talked to them about this, you need to reiterate the reason why. That way they understand, oh, contingent properties, we can't consider those at this point. Now, they could say something like, well, if any of these come back active, I want to know about it. Well, the way that you would do that is you would save whichever properties they were absolutely wanting to know. If they ever switched back to active, they would want to know. I would set up a new auto email for those properties and save that auto email. Okay, that way if the status changes on any one of those properties, your buyer will be notified and you'll be notified right away. And if it comes back to active, they'll know. So that's one way to set up a notifier. I've actually picked up a buyer because of that. They weren't going to do business with me. There was a property they absolutely loved, and it was contingent, and they said, I want to know if it goes back to active. So I put them on an auto email for that single property, and it actually came back on the market a week later. Buyer didn't deposit earnest money. They were notified right away when that status changed, and we put an offer in. We got it accepted. They bought the home that they absolutely loved. Okay, so using Matrix is a powerful way to interpret information for your buyers and give you the ability to communicate with them. When they send you addresses that they find on a different search portal. Okay, communication is key. Use Matrix. It's one of your tools. Use it to your advantage. It is the source of the MLS data that is actually going out to all of these search portals. And the bottom line is your buyers are going to go to Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, and they're going to send you properties. You just need to be there to help them interpret the information on each address that they send you. Alright, I hope this training helped. If you found it helpful, please like, comment, share below. If there's anything you think I could have done to enhance this video, let me know. I'm always looking to provide value to you guys and help you guys out so you can do a better job and we can all have be looked at in a wonderful light as real estate agents that do a great job here in Las Vegas. Okay? Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you guys soon.